welcome to the channel. Today I am attempting to cover 1,000 miles in under 24 hours as part of my Iron Butt Association certification.
As part of the ride I've just completed, I am raising money for the Sophie Lancaster Foundation. Those of you who have been with the channel for a while will understand why I've chosen the Sophie Lancaster Foundation. If you are able to give anything, that would be absolutely amazing.
If you're new here, my name's Sarah. I post myself related content on YouTube every Friday. If you like what you see, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, hit the subscribe button down below, and check back next week for more new content. It is 5 to 4 in the morning. It is quite early, but I thought I'd get an early start with some of the traffic. Just left down a market. My first fill up. Officially the start of my 1,000 miles in 24 hours. Next stop, North London. From there, going over to Bristol, and up through Wales, up the west coast to Gretna Green, up to Perth in Scotland, and then back down the east coast again. I'm going to be covering just over 1,000 miles in under 24 hours, all being well. And I'll pick this back up when I'm down in London, and by then it will be daylight. It's about an hour and a half, so just start to be getting light by then. So that was the first fuel stop done. Nice short run to the first stop there. Only 80 miles, 83 miles, not too bad. Next stop is Bristol, which is 135 miles. Should take me about 2 hours, 2.5 hours. And it's now 5:30 in the morning and daylight, just about. A few incidents on the first leg, a couple of road closures, and then I got to the 24-hour petrol station. It was closed. Some kind of technical issues, so I had to go to a different one. Not a major problem, but a little bit of pain. Thankfully there are plenty of petrol stations around here. I'll just wait till the next service is along. So we are now in Bristol. Time for stop number 2. Some fuel, and I'm also planning to stop and have some breakfast here. Okay. Another receipt. So, quick rest stop after getting fuel. And now we are on our way to Newtown in Wales, which is 116 miles away. 2 hours 40 minutes apparently. Not so much motorway this time. Take us a little bit longer. Hopefully the weather will improve a little bit. It was heavy fog all the way from London across to Bristol on the M4, which was rather unpleasant. a bit cold and a bit damp. Stop number 3 complete, new town in Wales. Lovely route over here. That cost me quite a bit of time on the trip though. Very scenic. Lovely. And also very slow and lots of traffic. Despite taking the scenic route through Wales, I'm actually still about 5 minutes ahead of schedule. Made really good time this morning in the early hours when there wasn't very much traffic at all, so hopefully you won't lose too much time on this bit back out of Wales, back onto the motorway network. We shall see. But either way, I am pleased that we came through Wales. Nice to get off the motorways, and it's very scenic, very pretty through here. Yeah, another fuel stop, almost exactly 400 miles in. Quick cereal bar as well. Fueled the bike, fueled me. And we are now heading up the M6 all the way to Gretna Green, which is one of the longest single road stints of this trip actually. So that's 160 miles straight up the M6 from Newcastle to Gretna Green. Gretna Green being famous for the place where you can get married in the UK at the age of 16 without a parent. otherwise it's 18. Yeah, another fuel stop, this time in Perth. Nice ride up here, a bit of rain on the way. Fill the bike up again, and another service station meal. As it is the way today. But to be honest, had quite a tired moment about 1 o'clock this afternoon. Really tired for some reason. I had an extra stop and had some more food. Sugary drink, caffeine and sugary drink, and I've been absolutely fine since, so it's just a lack of energy input. So, mental note to myself to eat more and drink more fluids when I'm on a trip like this. So we are 688 miles in. It is 5 to 6 in the evening, so we've been going, 14 hours now. The next leg of the journey takes us via the M90 to Edinburgh, through Edinburgh, and down to Alnwick, which is on the border between Scotland and England. So this pit is 135 miles, in fact almost exactly the same mileage as it was to get from Gretna up to Perth. Not too bad a run through from Perth down to here. We're about 20 miles into England here. So it is now 7 minutes past 8. Arrived at about 8 o'clock. Which is bang on time. So now we've got 114 miles straight down the A1. Weatherby services, just filled up again. 945 miles on the clock so far, and we've got another 138 to go. Should take me 2 hours 20 minutes. Like that. It is currently 10:30. Got held up because the A1 was shut twice, in fact. Complete nightmare, really. Never mind.
So at that point my GoPro died. I've been having loads of issues with it recently. I think the mic adapters have given up. They've got wet so many times over the last few months that I think they're just dead, so I need to get some new ones. But anyway, needless to say, I did make it 1,085 miles, 20 hours 44 minutes in total. So I finished at around 1 AM on Wednesday morning, having started at around 4 AM the previous day. All in all, a good trip. Had a few road closures which caught me out, and for overnight road works in the early hours of the morning. So I had to take some quite long detours for those, but thankfully I'd got enough time in my schedule to not be too worried about it. A little bit of a nightmare, but it's one of those things when you're riding long distances. So I've just finished submitting all of my paperwork to the Iron Butt Association, so hopefully they will certify my ride. Fingers crossed. Anyway, I've also got some ideas for more long distance stuff in the future. Not only some of the other Iron Butt Association rides, but also I've got a few ideas of my own. They're not certified rides, but I'm doing this for fun, not certificates. So yeah, I've got a few ideas. As part of the ride I've just completed, I am raising money for the Sophie Lancaster Foundation. Those of you who have been with the channel for a while will understand why I've chosen the Sophie Lancaster Foundation. If you are able to give anything, that would be absolutely amazing. And on that note, I'm going to wrap up. Thanks for watching. If you like what you see, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, hit the subscribe button down below, check back next week for more new content. Until then, ride safe, get out and enjoy this beautiful weather, and I'll see you soon.